With all the shifts in the real estate market, starting with high interest rates a couple of years ago to now immigration targets cooling off, you might be wondering, is real estate investing still worth it? Honestly, it's not all that bad. Over time, these changes actually lead to a safer market for long-term investors. Without high immigration targets and rock-bottom interest rates pushing more speculative growth, the market could actually get back to a more balanced, fundamental approach to investing. This means focusing on strong cash flow and value-add projects, and that's exactly why Toronto is catching investors' attention again. In this video, we'll break down more details on why investors are coming back to Toronto. And if you're finding these insights helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe for more Toronto real estate investing tips, and reach out if you'd like a one-on-one chat. There's limited land in Toronto for new builds unless you knock existing structures down. On top of that, Toronto attracts more people from other parts of Canada because of its status as the country's economic hub. There's constant demand and limited supply of land, and so this naturally does support better long-term appreciation. But rather than relying just on market appreciation, especially in today's more unpredictable conditions, let's focus on value add. Yes, properties in Toronto are pricier, but here's the thing, construction costs are more or less the same no matter where you are in Ontario. And so this does give you better lift in Toronto because property values are higher. Let's break it down with some numbers. Picture buying a semi-detached home in Toronto for $1 million. You invest $150,000 to convert it into a triplex, and that could bring you around $7,000 per month in rent. Once it's complete, it's valued at a lower cap rate of 5.5%, and this will boost your property value, giving you a $160,000 lift. And that's over 100% of your return on investment on your construction costs. Now compare that to Windsor, where you might buy a property for around $450,000. You put the same amount of $150,000 of construction to convert it into a triplex, and then that can bring you around $5,000 of rents. Now you have lower rents and higher cap rates in Windsor at around 7%. And so the value add lift ends up being closer to $85,000 here, about half the return for a similar project in Toronto. So when you are looking for value add projects, yes, location does matter. Next, Toronto's zoning rules do give real estate investors more flexibility too. For one, you can build on smaller lots, and often you are allowed to add more units on the same property. Recent Ontario zoning updates now allow up to 3 units on a lot across the province, but Toronto takes it one step further. Here you can actually go up to a 4+1 setup, a 4-plex plus a backyard house, a laneway or a garden suite, making it 5 units on a single property. Plus, Toronto does make it easier on your wallet by waiving development charges for up to 4 units, and you can defer the development charges for the backyard house, the 5th unit, and that is a $250,000 savings. Plus, there are no parking requirements, so that means that you can buy a smaller lot to get the same job done. Financing options have also opened up, like CMHC's construction financing for secondary suites, and so all of these end up making it possible for solid returns even on smaller projects only in Toronto. Now, if you are looking for bigger projects with 5 or more units, Toronto's density allowances really pay off and actually make it possible to get this done. More units per lot mean you can get better lift potential and better cash flows. And then once it's done, you can refinance these projects with commercial mortgages, helping you scale much more easily. With immigration targets slowing and market appreciation less predictable, sticking to the fundamentals is more important than ever in the real estate investing space. Focusing on properties with strong cash flow and taking on value add projects like converting single family homes into a triplex can actually set you up for success regardless of what the market is like. And so if you are looking for your next investment, Toronto might just be the edge that you need. If you are curious about getting into value add real estate investing opportunities in Toronto, we can help. We're not your average real estate sales brokerage. We're investors with real experience in Toronto's multiplex market, and we can help you get in on properties with serious potential. Whether you're looking for a rental-ready property or you want to buy one that can be converted into multiple units, we can help you out. Here's what it's like to work with us. We'll take the time to understand your goals, help you find great investment opportunities using numbers, and eventually help you buy the best option for you. If you need renovations, we've got trusted contractors as you manage your project, and we'll be around to coach you along the way too. Once it's done, we can lease and manage the property for you as well. If you're ready to get started, just head over to this link here and let's chat.